So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. Odegaard! An early chance there, first of the game.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And we have our very first corner. He's having a shot! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Gavi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's free, he has got... Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Balde. And here's Lewandowski. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Tries to pass it through, and that could set him on his way. Pau Kubasi tries to clear. Looking tidy in possession here. Arsenal have it back and can go again. Played down the flank. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Yamal. Oh, sweet feet. He's had a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
João Cancelo. Yamal. Over to the other side. Balde. And Rafinha. Does well to stand firm and defend it. Now it's Eze. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, Red, nice interception. Calafiori goes on a charge down the left. That has not gone well. Balde. Pedri. Lewandowski is herring after that one. Now it's Eze. Pass is coming off in quick succession here, and it's made its way to him. Opts to play it back. And here's Odegaard. And the finish! It's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
João Cancelo cuts it out. Played out to the left flank. Now, can they get him away? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Balde made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Balde kept his eye on it, and he's there. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ødegaard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Shoots! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Big header! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Eze. This looks promising. He's found a way through. Well read, and the danger is averted. And there's the end of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que el estadio dispone de una sala de objetos perdidos que permanecerá abierta entre semana en horario de oficina.
There's the start of the second half. Barcelona didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. And it's Ødegaard. Has a look and plays it forward. He's a sharp little ball here. He's through here. Ødegaard. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Rafinha. Decent chance! Rafinha plays it short. A real chance! And the keeper threw out a limb. Muscular approach does pay off here. Looking to play him in. Shot a goal! And yes, it's there!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now. Trossard.
Barcelona are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Real chance! And it's in! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. And the shot! He has done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's in space and looking for options. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Picked out brilliantly. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Not the most accurate pass. Odegaard. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Couldn't squeeze it through.
This is the time you need that pace. Arsenal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
De Jong spots it and intercepts. Pedri. And that's gone loose. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10, el dorsal 9, el dorsal 3, el dorsal 8, el dorsal 6.
Looking ball that.
Serán
That's
sustituidos
Lopez.
por
Oh,
el
that's a
dorsal
key interception.
19,
And he's
el
lost his
dorsal
man
14,
here.
El
That's
dorsal
Lopez.
16, el dorsal 20,
He is takes
el
a
dorsal
shot
16.
off the
Cambio de
post.
jugadores.
Looking for options, and he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona take the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Martinelli. I think we're just about done here. Plays the return pass. That has ended up in no man's land. Arsenal with a chance to counter-attack now. Added Zubimendi.
4 minutos de descuento.
Now that looks a decent ball. Deep cross. He gets big. It's a goal. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Zubimendi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the shot! In he goes again. Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! And he's only too grateful to... That's that, the end. Again, that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Schwarzer! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So, a breakthrough already. Rice. Distributed tidily. Eze picked out brilliantly.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Yamal. And now the breakaway. De Jong. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Great ball if he can get there. Eze. And it's Eze. And that could set him on his way. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, that's fabulous.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Under an awful lot of pressure. Pass is just off target. That's a good ball out wide. Can he spark a counter here? Gavi. Yamal. Knocks it into space. Now it's Yamal. Oh, well played. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Tries a measured ball. Can he get it through? Timber spots it and intercepts.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Saliba makes the interception. And he cuts out the supply. Looking for the run. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now that's well seen too. And it's Balde. Looking for options for movement. Now, can they get him away? It's run loose here. Opts to play it back. And the shot! No way through. He's on it, can he get away? And he's managed to get free. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, shooting chance! And that is wildly off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Tries to play it through. Plenty to aim at here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Trossard. Eze. Arsenal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Pedri. Now it's Yamal.
Might want to be careful there.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Balde. Calafiori did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Rafinha. Rafinha is onto this. Trossard has a look and plays it forward. And here's Rafinha. Looking to play him in. Gavi picks it up out wide. Nice control. Now it's Rafinha. Shot! Off the post! It's a goal! Barcelona Barcelona are back in business. And the first half is done. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Barcelona will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
That's been cut out, well played. De Jong, Pedri, and here's Lewandowski. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Yamal! Yamal! And again! Goal! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Arsenal needed that, they really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Shot could be on. Odegaard threads one in. Oh, he's onto this. He's onside, shoots!
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
That has ended up in no man's land. Odegaard. Trossard looking to add to his goal. Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's having a go! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Odegaard has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
João Cancelo kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Gavi. Gavi looking to penetrate opposition lines. And can he finish it? Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Martinelli, chance here to counter. Into the last quarter of an hour. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Rashford. Rice. Zubimendi. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
Now, this could be a chance. Eze unable to make it happen for all his good intent. There could be trouble here. He's tried one! Really well taken goal. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Martinelli. He's had it taken off him. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's there to hit it! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Rafinha gets it clear. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. Oh no, this does not look good. And he's straight offside. He's going to be disappointed with that. And that is as far as they're going to go. Pedri. And they're back on the ball again. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's really well manoeuvred. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to Araujo. I really rate him because he can cope with pace, he can cope with dribbling wingers, and he's a very valuable asset. And he's become a real focus in that defence.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
Pedri really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Pedri, good, strong midfield running here. Little pass back. Lewandowski, and the shot! It's bounced back off the post. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Zubimendi, and here's Eze. Timber is in a really good position out wide. De Jong plays it through. Rafinha providing an outlet on that flank. Now this could be a chance. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Trossard. And he's in on goal. Zubimendi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's a promising position. Oh, that's neat. Trossard, and here's the chance to counter. Now, can they get him away? He's in a great position here. There's the shot! Goal! Arsenal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Eze. An uncompromising challenge. Eze was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And the pass is intercepted. Trossard.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
This might spell danger. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's been caught. Chance! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Great chance! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. And we've reached half-time. Style, we've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Zubimendi. No, it's not getting there. Yamal. Balde. Spread neatly. And he's managed to get free. Muscular approach does pay off here. And it's Pedri. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha! Brilliant from Rafinha! A finish of true class! And this is getting better and better. A momentary lapse. Chance for a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Arsenal with the corner, they're first. That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Timber cuts it out. Well, that pass isn't the best. Distributed tidily. Now it's Rafinha. Tries to play it through. Now it's Gavi. Gets to show off his quick feet. Rafinha puts a cross in. And he's played it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Trossard. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Eze. Al-Kubasi calmly anticipates. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Driving forward, played out to the right. Now the ball in.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Oh, good-looking ball. Pinches it off him. And here's Gavi. No way through, so back it comes. Trossard. And it's De Jong.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Barcelona have a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Rafinha is eyeing up his options in the middle. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Can he finish? That's a half-decent try. Rafinha with the short one. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. De Jong. Pedri, played out wide. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Balde. Can he get on the end of this? Fired deep towards the back post. And he's gone looking for safety. Threads one in. Can he finish? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Zubimendi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
El dorsal 6, el dorsal 8. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 7, el dorsal 19, el dorsal
He's got
20,
tall.
el dorsal 22.
And now they can clear their
Se va a llevar
lines.
a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. That is ended up in no man's land. And the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Bernal. And it's Olmo. Looking to play him in. And here's Ferran Torres. Lovely, now then. Rice did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's had it taken off him. Ødegaard. For Martinelli.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
There won't be another chance after this one. Couldn't squeeze it through. Can he get it through? Now it's Gabriel Jesus.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And he's there to clear it. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo powering forward here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises
He's
hope.
had a shot! Havertz. And there goes the final whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bound. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, that's nice. And it's Rice. Looking tidy in possession here. Looking to play him in. Oh, good spread. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
This guy, João Cancelo, will be key, Peter, I think. OK, he might not be the strongest defensively, but his pace, his crossing, the creativity he shows higher up the pitch, all of those are second to none, especially the way he exploits those half spaces to find telling passes. It more than makes up for the odd defensive wobble.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Can he get it through? Oh, that was vital. Eze. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Eze. For Rice. And here's Trossard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Rafinha. And it's Pedri.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Balde. Eze. Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rafinha. Now, can they get him away? And that's a good ball. Subimendi. Oh, that's well spotted. Gavi. Gavi! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Timber. And it's Eze. And it's made its way to him. That has not gone well. João Cancelo. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Strokes it back. Played back in. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. In with the challenge. Rafinha. De Jong.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
That has been slung wide. And he's managed to get free. Tries a shot! And he's quick to get it clear again. Yamal. That is good alertness. And it's Eze. Can he get on the end of this? Crosses it in. Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Eze, Balde gets over and intercepts. De Jong, Pedri. Looking for options for movement. Up towards the front line. And it's Pedri. Passes short and sharp. Pedri purring through the gears.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that pass just didn't quite work. De Jong. And that has put paid to that. Araujo, calm. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the second half gets underway.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Played out wide. Eze. No, that was never going to make it. Balde. And this is Lewandowski. And Kubasi. Araujo. Now it's Rice. Rice showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's a sharp little ball here. There's no flag. Oh, bullish header! And he hits the net. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And this is Lewandowski. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Rafinha clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Rafinha plays it short. And it's Pedri. So we've reached the hour mark. Gets a good foot in there. Eze has given away a free kick. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
This looks promising. Nice interception, well timed. And the finish! That is great from Gavi! About as smooth as it gets. Just 1 in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Rafinha. Yamal pinches it off him.
Lamine Yamal really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Stood up well to him there. Oh, well measured. He is through here. Now the ball in. Shoots! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
El dorsal 21, el dorsal 10. Serán sustituidos por
Subimendi.
el dorsal 7.
And it's Eze.
El dorsal 14.
Lovely
el
pass,
dorsal
but
20,
can he get there?
El dorsal 19.
Tries to cross. Pau Kubasi gets it away. Could move up a gear here. He's got away. Oh, no joy this time.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now then, the ball's come loose. And here's Trossard. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Nkapie makes the interception. Trossard.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, it all looks so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
And it's Rashford. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Shot a goal! It's there! Barcelona are back in business. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Some great movement here and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Calafiori. This is it then, now or never. Tries to play it through. Trossard has a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
3 minutos de descuento.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Timber. Dani Olmo. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And that's that. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. As you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Trossard. Back into the middle. There's a sharp little ball here. Yamal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Gavi! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football. And of course, his job is to supply, and it's never as easy as people think, but he's doing it quite well.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Good take, and it's... Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Vermeer. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Yamal looking to get on the end of this. Zubimendi. Barcelona are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Yamal showing good feet. Oh, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And the finish! It's off target and by quite a way.
Trossard really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
And it's Cancelo. Vermeer. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Opportunity for Arsenal to break. Now there's a fine ball. Knocks it into space. Not the most accurate pass. Capier. He came in hard, very hard.
He'll be disappointed with that.
Gabriel kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Timber. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Balde. Could move up a gear here. Lewandowski. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That is a great pick out. Real chance! They've scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
One shoots! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Barcelona take the lead. Gavi. And the counter is on. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Trossard. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. For Rice. Eze! Trossard! Oh, it's come loose. Rafinha. And played right into his path. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Yamal. Shot a goal! Oh, and it's in! Saliba. That's a little off target. Oh, perfectly measured that. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pau Kubasi does really well to win the ball there. Can he get it through? That has found him in acres of space. He is through here. Played in. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. Yamal! He's missed, but not by that far. And there is the half-time whistle. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Barcelona head into the hot shapes to shoot! And he's taking no chances there. Pau Kubasi tries to clear. Now it's Rafinha. Balde. Fermin. And he's intervened well there. Rice. Looking for options for movement. He's being urged to shoot. And the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Fermin. Balde. Trossard. Oh, they could break here. And he was quick to react. Can he get on the end of this? Ferran Torres. He's had it taken off him. Big chance! And it's in! And this is getting better and better.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Now, can they get... Great chance! Yes! And they are cruising away. Simplicity itself.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Barcelona blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Trossard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Plenty to aim at. There's the shot! And it's been given away, and he's following up! Keeper's got his work done.
Arsenal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Ball is over the line. Rice. That has ended up in no man's land. João Cancelo powering forward here. Yamal. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of... Takes a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Calafiori. Now Subimendi, looking to play him in. Trossard, looking to penetrate opposition lines. Balde.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Arsenal needed that, they really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Kubasi. And that looks a decent ball. Eze. Arsenal have it back and can go again. Looking for the run. And he welcomes it in. Chance! He's got a goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him.
Big chance, must be! Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's a lovely, neat pass. Threads one in, and it's been played through. And the shot! It's in! Was there ever any doubt?
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
This is threatening to become a really good... Can he finish? So close to drawing level.
I don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 6, el dorsal 10, el dorsal 7.
Now it's Rashford.
El dorsal 4. Serán
His interception, his positioning was spot on.
El dorsal 8.
Subimendi.
El dorsal 19.
And here's Saka.
Arsenal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Now it's Rashford. Rafinha. He's picked his way through. Tries to play it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, well measured. Barcelona, moments now away from seeing this one out.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
Rafinha. Lewandowski. Lovely bit of skill. And a chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
OK, credit him for his willingness to run at people, but you really shouldn't be afforded so much space down the middle of the pitch.
Oh, that's a key interception. De Jong. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Zubimendi has been caught there, it's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Cleared without complication. Lewandowski. That ball looks a good one. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And that will be the final act. Barcelona proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Lewandowski picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Barcelona clearly came into this match with a good game.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. And the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Looking to play him in. Oh, he's found support out wide. Can he get it through? Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. He's a sharp little ball here. Pedri. Oh, good-looking ball. Rafinha. Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. De Jong calmly anticipates. And here's Lewandowski. Rice spots it and intercepts. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Rafinha, great chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. And that pass isn't the best.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Oh, that's a key interception.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Lewandowski. Gabriel did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Yamal is onto this. Martinelli. And it's Rice. Madueke. Strokes it back. Arsenal looking to pass their way. Eze! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Arsenal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Madueke. Now that looks a decent ball. Pedri. And Yamal. And it's Eze. Raya. Saliba. Timber looks to get on the end of this. And it's Timber. Now it's Madueke. Pedri. Timber cuts it out. Rice.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Not the most convincing of passes. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Rice. Now it's Eze. Shapes to shoot! And he's in on goal. And again! Loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Arsenal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Lewandowski. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, look at the space here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Un minuto de descuento.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Defending was strong and firm. Knocks it into space. Saliba. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 8 será reemplazado.
So off we go once more.
El dorsal 16.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Gavi. Threads one in. Now it's Lewandowski. He's found the way through. It's Lewandowski! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, it's fallen kindly here.
Gavi really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
He has found the way through. Pau Kubasi gets across to intercept that. And it's Lopez. And he's picked it up out wide. Decent chance! It's in! Barcelona are back in business. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
It's a foul. It could be a penalty. Barcelona really could have done without this. Now, power or placement? And Szczęsny pulls off a sensational save. Oh, he's missed.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
Rice plays it short. Quick look, then plays it in. And that should get the job done. That's good defending, very good defending. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Gavi gets into a good position. Great ball, and he's in here. And the pass is intercepted. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now, can they get him away? Might be and a chance! Goal! Arsenal! And they're back in front. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Spread it left. And he's worked it through. Al Kubasi promptly onto that. And that is that. And he's intervened well there. Madueke. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Fermin. Well, that is one way to stop him. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And that's going to be a booking.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Ferran Torres tries to play it through. Over to the left. Elects to chance! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
There's going to be another change here. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's shifting through the gears here. He's looking unstoppable. Stood up well to him there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Barcelona have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Showing good feet. And it's played in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Saliba deals with that comfortably. Barcelona are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
That is a brilliant interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape. Arsenal really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Can he finish? He will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
He rises! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
João Cancelo. And Fermin. Gavi. Passing nice and neat. And that is expertly dealt with. Odegaard. Fermin. And it's Gavi. This looks promising. Trossard. That's a sharp pass. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aimed beyond the defence. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He has found the way through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Madueke, and it's Timber. He has a look up. Rafinha providing an outlet on that flank. He's shifting through the gears here. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He's got away. Eze.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
He's in a great position here. Look at the space here. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Now it's Madueke. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
De Jong. João Cancelo. And he's in. It's Lewandowski! Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. The major moment in the game. He has spurned it.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Timber. And it's Timber. And that interception was most necessary. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Goes for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! There is the breakthrough. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Lamine Yamal really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered.
Shot a goal! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Rafinha. And he was alert to it. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Fermin! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Madueke did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Can he get it through? He's in plenty of space here. And that is expertly dealt with. And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's going to be another throw. time and again they are repelled. Now it's Lewandowski. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yamal. Martinelli. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Fermin. And it's Lopez. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he's picked it up out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And he's managed to get free. Fermin. Fermin! Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. Raya will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Not much more than a formality. And the first half is done.
Barcelona are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Barcelona are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Fermin. Gavi. Looking for options for movement. Now, who's going to be first to this? And Balde. Aimed in towards the centre. And that's the keeper's ball. Martinelli. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Martinelli. Martinelli. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Martinelli, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
And he's intervened well there. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Rafinha. Good ball, good take. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Oh, that's a key interception.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's a sharp little ball here. And that has put paid to that. It's a good spell of possession, this. Might be danger here. Martinelli. Eze. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Lewandowski. Now, can they get him away? No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Gabriel did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Fermin. Now it's Gavi. Gavi. Has a shot! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Rice.
Welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
Now it's Madueke. It's a really well-measured ball. He's picked his way through. That has been cut short. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Rafinha. Now it's Gavi. And he's on his way. Gives it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Yamal. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. João Cancelo. Gavi. And he cuts out the supply. Lewandowski. Saliba does well to get it back. Martinelli. Oh, they could break here. Eze in acres of space out wide. Very nicely done. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's a sharp little ball here. Eze. Play chance! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And it's Lewandowski. Gavi. Rafinha gets into a good position. And he's cut it out. Barcelona are closing in on a comfortable win. De Jong kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rice. Martinelli. Incapuyi. Great vision. Oh, well measured. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Knocks it out wide. Now can... Oh, what has happened here? Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Takes a shot! Great football, shot and save. Arsenal with the corner, they're first. It's a mighty effort! And yes, it's there! They're back within reach! And the referee brings it to a close. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Yamal taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Terrific header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Great vision. He shifted it to the flank, and he plays one through. Brilliantly cut out. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, it's going to be interesting to see what sort of mischief this fella, Nwaneri, could cause here, Peter. He's capable of playing centrally, where he can reliably deliver the ball to the final third, or on the right, especially in those little pockets of space, where his game is all about switching play, dragging players out of position and releasing pressure. He's a superstar in the making.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's tried one! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Yamal goes long, and now a sudden chance to counter. He's got away, knocks it into space, and he's in on goal, and the shot! There it is! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Number 19.
Quarter of an hour played. And it's Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Corner number 2 then. Irwin goes short. Oh, important interception. And he shoots! He has done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. There will be a throw-in. And that's going right the way across. Played into space out wide. McAllister. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Bellingham. Looking for options for movement. Irwin. Now it's Neymar. Oh, lovely bit of skill.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
De Ligt cuts it out. Can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide. Nice control. He's having a shot! Caught offside that time. Bellingham tries to play it through. He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's a promising position. Takes a shot! They've done it! And the lead lasts no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
He's through, now is he in? Thinks about the shot. He's gone direct here. It's an inviting looking ball, that. De Ligt.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Locatelli. It's a really well measured ball. That's been cut out, well played. Well, that's well spotted. Ruben Neves. That has not gone well. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's delightful. Cristiano Ronaldo! Superb goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable. And we've reached half-time. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service.
So off we go once more. And it's Bellingham. Spread out to the left. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide. And he's managed to get free. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And a chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. McAllister. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He's a sharp little ball here. It's a promising position. He has found the way through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Big chance! He would have been quick to recover this. De Paul. Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. Messi. Messi's cross.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Tries to pass it through. Guarneri looking to run onto it. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Messi gets a good foot in there. And he skips past his man. He's picked his way through. Hakimi threads one in. And now the breakaway. Now it's De Paul. Now it's Neymar. He's found a way through. Goes for a shot! They've scored! And this is getting better and better.
After 63
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever.
Taking
He
place.
made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
It's a pretty loose pass. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that's well seen too. Looking to play him in. That is good alertness. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot! McAllister. Here's Griezmann. And it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, what has happened here? Very nicely done.
Substitution in progress.
Irwin just loves to go forward whenever he can.
Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. And it's slung out wide. Swung over. Not the most accurate pass. Turns back here, probably the best option. Barcelona finding their passes. Messi. Lovely bit of skill. Poor robust challenge. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Griezmann. Koundé looking for the run. Shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Barcelona blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Koundé, Griezmann. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Played back in. He's come in hard. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now that looks a decent ball. Casillas breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Aims beyond the defence. Good ball, good take. He's Yamal! And somehow he's managed to miss it. Well, that is one way to stop him. No foul, says the referee. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Barcelona have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, Theo Hernandez, for me, has evolved into one of the best fullbacks, Peter. Certainly in terms of attacking contributions. You'd be hard-pressed to find someone as good as he is in the final third, especially with the movement that allows him to receive the ball in those little pockets of space.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And that's put paid to a promising move. Messi, Barcelona looking to pass their way through. It's played through for him. This ended up in no man's land. Barcelona finding their passes. And the ball's come loose here. Barcelona